Hey everyone, some big news just dropped for the HAMLET DLC. We now have a basic roadmap detailing all the content that is planned for HAMLET's early access phase. First off, enhanced seasons and content. We're going to be adding more to the seasons, adding new perks and challenges alike. Expect to see more content in every season, as well as a new boss creature. This is definitely a great change. Seasons in HAMLET are definitely lacking, and both of the non-apocalypse seasons revolve around a single hat or item that, once obtained, makes the season an absolute breeze. Experiencing the season without said hat or item makes the game a living hell, as you will be constantly slowed down in human season, and constantly dropping items and getting stunned in lush season. So hopefully there are some tweaks revolving around these mechanics in order to make them more obvious and meaningful. It's always nice to see some more season-based content as well, as currently very little of the world changes due to the season. It would also be nice to see some incentive to survive an apocalypse, such as Ancient Herald drops or the like. And the new boss creature is obviously referring to the Assembled Hulk, which some people did data mine a while back. New characters. Beyond Wilba and Wormwood, we will be adding 2 more characters to the cast, a globetrotting adventurer lost and alone, and a mysterious inventor who finds himself exactly where he wanted to be. We also felt it's been a while since we added a new character for all our base game fans, so one of these characters will be free to all Don't Starve owners. This is the most interesting part of the roadmap by a long shot because A, new characters, and B, lore. People are theorizing that the inventor character is Wagstaff. Wagstaff hasn't been referenced in a really long time, but if his character does outturn to be him, it will be a massive event for the game's lore. For those who don't know, Wagstaff was the inventor of the Vauxhall PR76 radio. For those who don't know what that is, the Vauxhall was a radio of which only a very small amount was actually manufactured, since the factory burned down in a suspicious fire shortly after production began. The radio is highly significant and symbolic in the Don't Starve world. Maxwell used it to communicate with Wilson as we see in the Origin trailer, and perhaps with others as far as we know. Additionally, the Divining Rod in single player has the appearance of a Vauxhall on a stick. It's also worth noting that Wagstaff is related to Winona in some way, being theorized that she worked in his factory. Sadly, however, Winona and Wagstaff will exist in different games, so they won't be able to examine each other, which would definitely prove to be interesting. Anyway, enough about the game's lore. The other character mentioned seems akin to Warbucks. Clay did say that they wanted to reuse aspects of Warbucks, so that should be definitely interesting to see. Additionally, one of these 2 characters will be available throughout all of single player Don't Starve, most likely the Inventor, as since the other character might be a reinvigorated Warbucks, and therefore might be more suited towards HAMLET. And that's pretty much all that's been announced in terms of content for HAMLET's early access stage. This doesn't mean that it's the only HAMLET content we'll see in the future. Think more updates like Home See Home. What has been announced though packs a huge punch in terms of content, and will hopefully change how HAMLET is played as a game. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this announcement, so see you next time.